Today is August the 5th, 2011. I'm back on site out here where H Paving, under the direction and leadership of Curtis Head out of Brooks County. As we can see, the asphalt job is almost done, complete. Not marked, but complete. And he has moved his equipment, and I guess he is planning to go to other jobs. But this is what Brother Robinson and myself have talked about, that we must get into the construction, paving of roads, laying of concrete, etc., etc., etc. This is indeed what it's all about. We have people with heavy equipment. We have Colquitt Electric. Everybody seems to be benefiting from the works that's coming into Valdosta, Lowndes County, South Georgia in general. But until we do what all other people have done, that is go to church on Sunday, praise the name of Jesus, Mohammed, or Jehovah, or respect and the teachings of the son of Amram and Yoshabel Moses in Judaism. But until we as black African Americans take our power and all of our words of I can do this and I can move mountains and all that stuff that we hear in church, but until we can bring that on the economic front, then we'll be at a great loss. And our children, young black boys, will continue to fill the jails and prisons across this country. Then again, if the pastors don't stand up and fight for equality in the construction industry, equal employment within the local, state, and federal jobs in our local community of Valdosta, Brooks County, Boston, Georgia, Waycross, and all around, then we will always be at the bottom. The recent statistics that proves that blacks, Hispanics, or Latinos rather, are way beneath whites in terms of income. And don't say I'm playing the race card. Jesus said, and ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall set and make you free. It's time out for us as a people just going to church on Sunday and hollering hallelujah and out singing the heavenly choir in heaven. But when it comes down to doing what we need to do in comparison to all other people, we are left deaf, dumb, and blind to the times and unable to make intelligent decisions based on the work that we do. We cannot continue, my friends, to just talk about how holy we are and get in church and nobody can outbeat us talking about how good Jesus and God is. If God is so good to us, then why are we catching more hell? Why are we deepest in poverty? Is our religious training, our religious teaching, putting money in our pockets, keeping our children from selling drugs? Are we employing our children in college, or are we capable of offering them a job? All we can give them is more poverty and more unemployment because we refuse to do what the Jews are doing, the Indians from India are doing, the Latinos are doing. Now the question remains, yes, H Paving, Curtis Head did the asphalt, but who laid the foundation of this building here? Who put up this ductwork? Who benefited from these air conditioners? How many black contractors contributed to installing these air conditioner units here? How many people was involved in the construction and the work thereof? That's the question. And so when we see our black boys walking around with the pants down, we can only ask our question. What have we done to help them pull them up in pride. Just the surveying of the land of this building. How many black people benefited from that? Yet dollars are being spent. We can't just go to school, go to college and be a teacher, just to be a PhD professor in some college and university. Why, don't you know that the people out here with contracts will make far more money than anybody in any university, anybody sitting behind or in a class schoolroom? So we got to think beyond the educational levels of that. Don't get me wrong, we need them, but we also need to expand our brain power, our mind power, our religious power, our economic power and belief system. The time is out for us playing the traditional game. Thank you, Brother Curtis Head. It makes me feel proud to be walking on concrete, or rather asphalt, from a person that I went to school with. He thought outside the box of incarceration and indoctrination. And as Paul Harvey would say, we're going to come back after it get landscaped and after customers are shopping, making money. Then we're going to see, as Paul Harvey would say, the rest of the story. kvci.blogspot.com. Brother George Boston Ryan, doing what we do. And I'm doing it for you, because I really understand the teachings of Jesus. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall set and make you free. And don't you lie to yourself. If you are living in fear because you are afraid, then you are not a servant of Jesus Christ. You're not a servant of Muhammad. You're not a servant of the followers of the son of Amram and G.B.R. Moses. For God did not give his people the spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. So my brothers and sisters, and all my white right people, I say to you, peace be unto you, and may God bless you. kvci.blog, George Boston Rhymes, peace be unto you. Bye-bye. We gone.